Pork, like other common meats, is high in B vitamins. It's especially notable for its high thiamine content, which beef lacks. To keep pork healthy, choose loin chops, which have less fat and calories than shoulder cuts, spare ribs, and bacon. Summary: thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, and B6. 8 healthiest foods high in quality B vitamins. There are 8 B vitamins, which are referred to as B-complex vitamins. Thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, pyridoxine, biotin, folate, and cobalamin are among them. Though each of these vitamins has a different purpose, they all assist your body manufacture energy and creating vital chemicals in your cells. Aside from B12, your body cannot keep these vitamins for lengthy periods, thus you must replace them through diet. Many foods include B vitamins, yet, to be called high in a vitamin, it must have at least 20% of the RDA per serving. A food that contains 10 to 20% of the RDI is also considered a healthy source. Here are 8 healthiest foods high in quality B vitamins. 1. Eggs. One big egg supplies 30% of the RDI for biotin, which is spread between the yolk and white. Eggs are one of the best sources of biotin, with only the liver having a higher concentration. Other B vitamins are also present in lower amounts in eggs. If you eat a lot of raw egg whites, you should be aware that they contain avidin, a protein that binds with biotin and hinders its absorption in your stomach. Cooking eggs deactivates avidin, lowering food safety risks. If you do not consume eggs, meat, or other animal products, you can meet your biotin requirements by eating vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, which all contain trace levels of biotin. 2. Green leafy vegetables. The folate concentration of several leafy greens stands out. Heat destroys some folate during cooking, and some can also move to boil water. To reduce folate loss while cooking, steam the greens until they are halfway soft and crisp. Summary: leafy greens, including spinach, collards, turnip greens, and romaine lettuce, are high in folate. To preserve the most folate, eat them raw or short cook them. Next is 3. Meats from the liver and other organs. Organ meats, particularly liver, are high in B vitamins, despite their unpopularity. This holds whether they are derived from beef, hog, lamb, or chicken. A3 is an example. If you're not used to the strong flavor of liver or find organ meats unappealing, try it ground and combined with standard cuts of ground beef, or add it to seasoned recipes like chili. Summary: most B vitamins are abundant in organ meats, particularly the liver. To make the liver more appealing, grind it with typical meat cuts or use it in seasoned dishes. 4. Brewer's yeast and nutritional yeast. Because nutritional yeast and brewer's yeast are inactive, they cannot be used to produce bread. Rather, they are used to enhance the flavor and nutritional composition of foods. These yeasts contain B vitamins and are supplemented with them, particularly nutritional yeast. If nutrients are added, they will be noted in the ingredients section of the label. Vegetarians and vegans use nutritional yeast because it is fortified with B12, which is difficult to get if you do not consume animal products. Nutritional yeast's nutty cheesy flavor makes it appealing as a flavoring. Brewer's yeast, but, has a bitter taste and may be better blended with dishes such as smoothies, salad dressing, or soup. Summary: both nutritional yeast and brewer's yeast are strong in B vitamins, but nutritional yeast contains a much number of vitamins, particularly B12. These items can be used to enhance the flavor or nutritional value of other foods. 5. Milk. Research shows that milk and other dairy items are the most common source of riboflavin in the diet, followed by meat and grains. In an observational study of 36,000 adults in Europe, dairy products provided about 40% of people's dietary riboflavin. Milk, like other animal products, is a good source of B12, providing 20% of the RDI per 1 cup dose. Furthermore, you absorb B12 best from milk and other dairy products, with absorption rates ranging from 50 to 80%. Summary: 1 cup of milk or other dairy products contains roughly 1/3 of your daily riboflavin needs. Milk is also a significant source of absorbed vitamin B12. 6. Salmon. This all-around healthy fish is abundant in B vitamins. A3. Furthermore, salmon is a low-mercury fish that is high in omega-3 fats, protein, and selenium. Summary: salmon is high in riboflavin, niacin, vitamins B6 and B12, as well as thiamine and pantothenic acid. It's also low in mercury and abundant in omega-3 fatty acids and protein. 7. Legumes. The highest folate content is found in legumes. They also include trace levels of the B vitamins thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, and B6. The folate content of a 1/2 cup cooked part of some regularly consumed legumes is shown below. Folate, or folic acid in its synthetic form, is essential for lowering the incidence of some birth abnormalities. The RDI percentages above are based on a 400 mcg RDI, but pregnant women need 600 mcg daily. Summary: most legumes, including pinto beans, black beans, and lentils, are high in folate, a B vitamin that helps lower the incidence of some birth abnormalities. 8. Turkey and chicken. Chicken and turkey are particularly high in niacin and pyridoxine. As indicated in the table below, white meat, such as the bosom, contains more of these two vitamins than dark meat, such as the thigh. Don't worry if you omit the fatty fowl skin to save calories. The majority of the B vitamins are found in the meat, not the skin. Summary: B3 and B6 levels are high in chicken and turkey, particularly the white flesh sections. Poultry also has low levels of riboflavin, pantothenic acid, and cobalamin. The meat contains the majority of the nutrition, not the skin. Come baby, can't wait. Please stay tuned for more information. More on other healthy foods. 1. Beef. Beef can increase your B vitamin intake. In an observational study of 2,000 people's eating habits in Spain, meat and meat products were the leading sources of thiamine, niacin, and pyridoxine. Here's how many B vitamins there are in a 3. Beef contains high levels of B3, B6, and B12. 2. Mussels, oysters, and clams. Oysters, clams, and mussels are high in B12 and a good source of riboflavin. They also have lower levels of thiamine, niacin, and folate. These shellfish are also abundant in protein and minerals such as iron, zinc, selenium, and manganese. They're also high in omega-3 fatty acids. Summary: each serving of oysters, clams, and mussels contains at least 4 times the RDI for vitamin B12. They are also high in riboflavin and have low levels of thiamine, niacin, and folate. There's more. 3. Yogurt. Yogurt is high in riboflavin and vitamin B12. Keep in mind that most frozen and refrigerated yogurts include 3–4 teaspoons of added sugars per 2/3 cup serving when flavored, so enjoy them in moderation. Non-dairy yogurt options, such as fermented soy, almond, or coconut yogurt, are also available in stores. Yet, unless fortified, these products are not good sources of riboflavin or B12. Summary: yogurt is abundant in B2 and B12, yet, unless fortified, non-dairy yogurt alternatives aren't good providers of these vitamins. Reduce your consumption of sugar-sweetened yogurt. 4. Pork. Pork, like other common meats, is high in B vitamins. It's especially notable for its high thiamine content, which beef lacks. To keep pork healthy, choose loin chops, which have less fat and calories than shoulder cuts, spare ribs, and bacon. Summary: thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, and B6 are abundant in pork. Pork loin cuts are leaner and have fewer calories than shoulder cuts, spare ribs, and bacon. 5. Cereal with added nutrients. Breakfast cereals contain vitamins, especially B vitamins. Check the ingredients list for them. Thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, B6, folate, and B12 are the most common B vitamins added to cereal. Remember that many fortified breakfast bowls of cereal contain a lot of added sugars and processed carbs. Choose a product with less than 5 grams of sugar per serving and a whole grain mentioned as the first ingredient, such as whole wheat or whole oats. Summary: thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, folic acid, B6, and B12 are added to breakfast cereals. Some contain up to 100% of the recommended daily allowance for certain vitamins. Still, it's critical to choose cereals with complete grains and little sugar. 6. Trout. Trout is a freshwater fish related to salmon that is strong in many B vitamins. Furthermore, trout is high in protein, high in omega-3 fats, and low in mercury. Summary: thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, and vitamin B12 are all abundant in trout. It also has a lot of protein and omega-3 fats. 7. In conclusion, consuming enough of the 8B complex vitamins sets you on the road to a healthy diet. Meat, seafood, poultry, eggs, dairy products, legumes, Leafy greens, seeds, and fortified foods such as breakfast cereal and nutritional yeast are excellent sources of B vitamins. If you avoid certain food groups owing to allergies or dietary restrictions, your chances of developing B vitamin deficiencies may increase. If you're unsure whether you're receiving enough B vitamins, use a free online application that tracks and analyzes your weekly food intake. You can then change your food habits to guarantee you're getting enough vitamins. I hope the above knowledge will be of some help to you, your friends and family. Wishing you and your family good health with loved ones and friends. Thank you for watching the video. If you find this video useful, please like and share to help more people know. Any questions, please leave a comment below the video. Please click subscribe and press the notification bell to support me. Lolo.